Good evening, duplicants. I think we're almost loaded here. These preview builds do take their time. I was feeling really restless today. I was like kind of pacing around. Ended up taking a walk for a little bit. Not too much eventful there. Saw some glass I need to pick up when the sun's a bit brighter. Wow. I thought I waited most of it out. Anyway, I think I got 2 pieces of the power grid together. 2 of the oxygen stations. And one of the things that occurred to me is now the arbitrary levels where I set the smart batteries is going to bias one of those or the other. So I should probably make sure it's the one with the natural gas generator on it. Also, there have been patches. The main things that stick in my mind are that they've been adjusting geyser values. I think in particular is going to affect water and natural gas. Those are the ones most people are talking about anyway. So, depending on where that lands, maybe we can support more than one generator off that one natural gas vent. And that could actually, they're trying to make them more average, and I had like 2 really pathetic water vents I've just been ignoring. Or steam vents. I don't know if that's going to affect the volcanoes, but I haven't really been paying attention to the volcanoes. I don't have a good feel for what a good or a bad volcano is. Although I know one of my previous saves had them. I'd kind of have, because of the change, I'd have to like go back to the previous version to look at them to see what the good and bad volcanoes were like. So everything's still updating its quantities. Oh. I guess I refined some tungsten. So we can review our geysers here. So this is now... Well, I think most of these were in the hundreds before. 237 with 50%-ish, and we probably do another 50%-ish on top of that. So that's like 100. Yeah, that'll be about 1 by the time it's done. We cut it in 4. We got this steam vent, which used to be really, really good. And its peak value is now half, which is actually kind of good because it was overpressuring itself before. And I don't remember what the averaging out was. But it's about half and half. So I don't know how that affects its overall... I don't remember how that affects its overall goodness. Well, it's half and half with 6. That's going to be like 1 or 2. I really need to get the... And we've got a cooler area over here that will hopefully help condense some of this stuff. So we're starting to get a little bit of encroachment on this. And now, I want to attend. So this smart battery, which has the natural gas generator, just on right now. Oh, but it does have... Wait. If that's on... Oh no, it's not on. Okay. We did empty out our... Not generator though. Alright, so you're active at 13. You are active at 17. Yeah, I think I want the other one to activate first. So we can use some of the natural gas. And then the actual vent we're operating off of here, because of the reset, it had just turned back on. Well, I mean, we got to max pressure, so I guess it's okay. we had just turned back on, and now we've got 50 cycles to go. I know the base value is higher, but I think some of these had like a really imbalanced eruption period. Some geyser I had was like 1/9 average. So this goes a little bit better than half and about half. So yeah, 300, 150, 75-ish. Well, one generator is 90. But that's assuming full utilization. So we've also got this one. Ooh, 825. Oh, but this is well, it's been reduced a little bit. Well, a little worse than 2/7. We don't have the active period yet. So that's going to cut that down significantly. Going to put it back around the range of 200-ish, and then cut that in half to 100, which will be about 90, to be about one generator. But hey, put them all together, maybe you have something. And then water geysers. Ooh, we've been relying on this one pretty heavily. I don't know what the exact numbers were. 1955 could be worse. 50% and a little bit better than 50%. So that's like about 500. This totally pathetic thing. Still 96. And these are higher than 50%. These are like 2/3. So that takes us down to what, like 60-ish, 40-ish? Yeah. This one, 10 times that. Base level. 950, about half, so 47, 475. Logic Dev, thank you for the host. Dormancy, 67 of 117. That's half-ish. So maybe that'll amount to something. Oh, we've got a pump down here. Oh. This is going to be empty so dang often. And actually, what were the stats on... mini pump? Overheat 75. You can only make it out of plastic, which melts at like 75, doesn't it? Somewhere around there. Alright, we want to be activate if above. Sure, whatever. We just need to do efficient packetization. Oh, well, I mean, some of this... yeah, this is not very much, but we need to find... yeah, and rip fish. We need to find... I guess I can start up a fertilizer maker? Not that I need one. Oh, yeah. And then that pains me so much, but... we need to feed these guys something. Oh, actually... oh, so if I get the pinches going, that will use up some of the polluted water. I also need to get a fertilizer maker going somewhere, which will kind of depend on where I want to produce my methane. Oh, but this can be moved by either of these layers moving up. Well, I mean, if this advances, then we'll start using up some water there. I'm tempted. I'm tempted, I say. And I think actually the lines are really well lined up. To put a second pump here, and then actually disable this one, so that this will be drawing some of the water off, and maybe completely out, so that we don't have this multi-level thing going on that will push us up more. Oh, and they're actually using this as a access to the storage. Isn't that cute? Although wait, why are we building this out of iron? And I know it doesn't matter, but I feel like I specifically said no use gold. Because we just, by default, use big pumps out of gold. Alright, this is deodorizer. Oh. Yep. Oh yeah, we're working on this project. And ooh, we actually got a little bit of... And actually, I think this might be kind of the edge of what we're going to do for a little bit here. So yeah, we can have that there. This was a matter of getting over. Just keep on tearing this down. And this will give me a big central area, maybe set up some gas storage later. Oh, wait. No, we've got suits here. I was just going to drop all this stuff down and then pump it out later. So we're working on that. I think we were also, well, I was kind of taking this down. I was taking the easy stuff over here. But I guess... Is there even any point in having this thing? Not really. For the interim, we're going to need that. So we can take down this stuff. Actually, they'll be able to walk. Yeah, have the ladder there just in case, but they'll probably be able to walk that. Yeah, you know what? I need service access for this one. Wait. Joshua? How did you get down here, Joshua? How did you get down here? Alright. So we got this. How's steel doing? Still not great. Refined metal. Gold amalgam's going up. We got lots of iron. Was I? Ooh. Are you still managing to overpressure? You're idle. That's pretty, it's pretty high. We are seeing some water over here. Wait, weren't you? You were, yeah, you were idle, not dormant. Next dormancy 30 cycles. Ooh, yeah, this is not doing well, though. I could try to pump this oxygen out of here to free up some space. A gold pump should be able to do it. We could have some problems. with steam ventilation. Morning. Power. This is going to be really heavily a utility area, so I kind of don't mind continuing to use regular heavy watt. And I did have some automation on here before. Now this can actually get to pretty high pressures. You know, we've got element sensors now. Those would kind of be, well, it would be not steam, but we also want to do pressure, which means we need a gate. Automation. Wait. I'm so used to just having these defaults set on gold. Then I reload the game and they're not set on gold anymore. Ooh, actually I gotta be careful. Because I have to be able to build the sensors. Alright. Ooh, I can't just... Yeah. We need... I should use both of these. We need a... Well, actually, can that say not, or am I going to have to do a not gate in here? Actually, on that note... Let's do that one on the near side. Because, I mean, pressure sensor is easy. It definitely go both ways. Gaseous element, I might have to do a not gate over here. And that's someplace they can reach. Oh, and this puts them down... Well, I'll get rid of most of the gas. Overpressure. Anyway, power network. We got these joined up. Hopefully we are using a little bit of our natural gas whenever demand comes. And I eventually want to unify that stuff. Oh, and digging project. Looks like... We could maybe use some... Well, this is probably somewhat residual... Ooh. Residual slime lung that'll get cleaned out eventually, but... Looks like we might have a strata hang out here. Carbon dioxide. We'll eventually get rid of the source of this stuff. Alright. Alright, so now we need to set you to above. Nope, this is only a positive signal. So we need automation, not. And your element will be steam. Oh. That one needs power. Unlike every other sensor, I guess I decided it was too powerful. In the morning, in the morning. Yep. Where is... Ah. Bumped it the other way. Alright. So I think I wanted to do was realign this passage here. So I get it down here, hook up this. Maybe hook up that. Then I can get transformers off to base stuff. So what are we going to do? So we've got a passage here. Oh, that, well, So hydrogen, or mostly suits up here. Go up here, fine. I go up here, I can deal with it later if I need to. So hydrogen, we can mostly just let up to put us into suit areas. Are we ready to hook this up? Wait. The AND gate was part of the... Delete. It's really inconsistent with what things are part of layers and sometimes and not part of layers sometimes. Because half the time you're like, why can't I remove this thing in the layer where I'm placing it? And then other times you get used to like removing pipe or removing duct and it doesn't do anything. And automation does actually remove things. Alright, now the chlorine in here I'm a little bit more concerned about because that will head... okay, so from... that could maybe get over... Actually, chlorine will go down here to where we're managing some chlorine. So the thing we'd have to do there is... actually make this area porous. This area is not a transit area. Although I've also got an oxygen here that's operating on pressure. And let's let this hydrogen up, which means we'll no longer be able to pump it here, but oh well. And then closer to where the dupes are passing through. Sure, let's replace some gold with iron. We've got some gas transit through here. This is actually where dupes are transiting. Oh, is there? Yeah, there's actual slime lung there. We can probably manage this amount, but I don't know if we need to go messing with it. So then we would be able to just punch a line straight through here. Or straight, well, yeah. So I'm not sure why I did this jog originally. Maybe I was avoiding something else. And then we've got this jog. Alright, algae, coal. Dirt we're pretty much out of. Fertilizer we're completely out of. So where do we want to run this? I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to need more suits. Some of this power stuff will actually, I have already put this on a transformer. I mean, having a battery wouldn't be bad. I could leave this stuff here, but this is like room I could potentially use for another cleaning station, which will suck up some of this chlorine. And this is an area that's going to be pretty active as we... Well, we've already removed a lot of the slime lung out. Speaking of which... Morning. Sedimentary. For as far as that goes, I'm going to have to be a little bit careful once I start getting over to that level. We're probably okay, but sometimes I broke something and it surprises me. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh! Okay, well, I mean, there have been a couple of interruptions recently that might be affecting the ability to get to lower level stuff. Oh. Why did I take these out? Well, that one, obviously. Maybe I was impinging on my carbon dioxide levels too much? Alright. Alright, so we've removed that stuff. I can... Oh, goodness. Well, it comes right through here, so... this looks like it's completely defunct. I think I may have had a hydrogen there at one point for deleting stuff. Gas bridge. Okay, we actually got the gas bridge. Yep. And then, what is it? Utility? Or scrubber? Even though we're almost done there. I'll suck up a little bit of chlorine. Alright, we either need some sort of passage or a little ladder here. Hold us over. I'll get rid of all the nasty stuff for now. Might as well just continue that down and move this down. Now this is more of an interesting boundary problem over here, I guess. Alright, so that makes this edge a little bit less sensitive. So I guess if we were able to go over... that might give us room for another dock if we needed it. Although I could potentially do a... Yep. I don't know that the germs got past there. Oh, Oh, we'll just take those materials and optimize the path. Alright, don't do both of those at once or we'll get a dupe trapped in there. Might not hurt to have this here anyway, but it's not going to fit here. Alright, they can go around the long way, everything's fine. Now we have to wash our hands. Alright, well, over there we kind of expect. It's this stuff that worries me. And morning. Oh gosh. I guess some polluted oxygen got up here? They might be able to build that. Okay, I think I saw a delivery up there. Ooh. Oh, okay, so just having that pump there helped. And in fact, you got the levels low enough, it's not going to be super effective soon. Alright, oh, did I? I did not have that automated. Well, it'll hopefully drop levels. Alright, we're going to work on disinfection for a little bit. Meanwhile, we've got this here. I might want to leave that dual direction for a little while longer here. But we were thinking that we might as well take the kind of farther edge of this. Probably a lot of igneous rock in this area. And sort of transform that into our main line here. Oh, yeah, that's right. So I wanted to do this so that I would have room at the sides to run heavy watt without the dupes going by it all the time. And then we take out this, and eventually we'll, I mean, we don't even technically, I usually end up giving the default on buildings. No, we missed a section. And I guess we don't have enough janitor right now, because there's still got a lot of disinfection waiting to be done. Well, I don't see any immunity falling yet. Are those meteors landing up top? Oh, yep. Ooh. That's getting a little bit disturbing. Oh. Also, I think my sensors worked. Are you overpressured? Because I mean, I know it's turned off, but I thought you could. Oh. Oh, we did get some steam. So this might have to actually be a little bit lower. Automation. Element sensor. Which of course would make this that much easier to easier to put in line. That cleared out the rest of the gas to make a little bit of space. We're losing the temperature battle, however. And it's like you can't even use an air conditioning system. Because it would just state change in the pipes and break everything. You know what? If we actually did put more mesh tile here, it would be less likely to be able to flow back. Now, I was originally trying to insulate this area. Now I kind of want some temperature to come through. Well, the heat's mostly coming out. How is... Get rid of that. We're going to have a lot of gas realignment here. We've already got tidy as a secondary for a bunch of people. Which I think would be the... You know what? I guess I just need to leave them alone for a little bit. Let them idle down to there. Oh yeah, how's the eggs doing? We've got hatchling egg, stone hatchling egg. Smooth hatchling. I think we've got 4 in preparation for one to be dying off. That's fine. Where did I move my egg cracker? Oh, in the egg room. Smooth hatchling. And regular hatchling. I mean, they're coal makers, but... Oh. Yeah, we had a lot of regular hatchlings age out. Holy cow. Okay, and there's our groundskeeper diligently working away. Oh, weird. Even the hatchlings get the biome coloring. You can see him changing state over here. Did we... Oh, we got another smooth hatching egg. And what's the age on my hatchlings up here now? 84, 8. Okay. We're not in danger of extinction. Hatchling. Not that we really need the food either, but we do need the eggshell. Alright, some of that's getting out. That's right. I was going to leave them alone for a while so they could get the disinfection done. Groundskeeper. Well, groundskeeper leads on to plumber, so that's perfectly fine. And given that we're trying to disinfect things, an understudy there would not be bad. Well, Frankie's almost done with senior architect, but he may have done all of this already. Yeah, I could still do it. While we get that stuff fixed. Alright, and where... Alright, so I can end up powering these suits off of Heavy Watt. It'll be kind of a shame because... Man, actually, this circuit here is currently smallish. So if I run it through here, just do the suits, and then use this thing as a little service passage here. which means we're going to want to tile this back in so they don't have to look at it. The delicate part here is that we're essentially going to have to shut down suits in order for it to work. And to a certain extent, shut down power entirely. Which actually means we're going to need a second run here. Temporarily. So that we can kind of take this in pieces. Senior architect. Frankie's already mastered this. I just want to get that disinfection done. Now, running along this side means we're going to hit this, end up hitting this pocket too. I'm just counting on collecting it down here. Is this already set up? Oh, this was set to gather the hydrogen down here. Oh, I'm just cycling stuff right now. Your main purpose is to gather chlorine. Okay, and that's the shutoff. Oh, that's the valve. That's the feedback. But we actually want to say, and the element, the contained element is chlorine. Which we may end up having to move this thing. And the gaseous element is power. This is kind of a service area. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, you off. We still got a lot of disinfection to do, so I should really stop doing things until I get that done. There's just so much maintenance going on. Yeah. Oh, did our benches heat up? Man. They need to be 35, don't they? Yep. Man. Well, the oxygen's 52. Strangely enough, it's the hydrogen that's not transmitting. Oh. Yeah, I need to get back down here. Ew. Okay, I need to do a little bit of damage control down here. Alright, how is... Oh, this needs to have an element set. This is a chlorine pump. Job mastered. Courier, well that has an upgrade. Oh, this pressure though. And I don't want to distract them while they're cleaning. Oh. Have we finally caught up with all the disinfection? We might just caught up with it all. Okay. Oh, and I had... Okay, secondary wire run here. Means we can... take this down. We can block this off at least at one end. I know the blocks are going to be that much prettier. We're only going to have so much of this, aren't we? They might go back there occasionally. Get as much of that set up as we can. Ooh, we got propped eardrums here. Wow. Where'd all that oxygen come from? Oh, it's probably... yeah, I had some overflow problems up there. Water's holding out. Let's see. Yeah, what view was that? Oh, that's the core view. Interesting. I mean, I could use vacuum to just decrease the pressure. Oh. Power. Oh, we're gonna need the automation wire as well. Oh, no, we already had the automation wire. And then you need to be set to steam. So we cut off a little bit early here. Oh, it's really bad decor from all the heavy watt, and there's just one little pinch of pepper over here. So actually, they're just going to end up... well, they're going to end up letting some stuff out, and then it will condense out there, which is not necessarily where I want my water. And apparently... okay, well, I guess the last of it's leaked out. And we should get the steam thing shutting off early enough now. I wonder if the ice is like instant melting. Not instantly. This is kind of a labor-intensive way to cool it. Oh, that's what Yeah, I could circulate pipes, but I mean, do I actually have cooling to spare out here? And... well, I got a little bit of cooling to spare up this way. That one might actually be shutting down. But I'm kind of using that to cool this water, which is important for the base itself. Oh, this is... oh, well, the ice is coming out here and freezing, which gives a supply of ice for this. So that's kind of good. But yeah, if we can cool this off a little bit, we'll condense the steam, we'll let more water out. Well, I guess I could do a storage with ice. And then having the ice melt wouldn't be a thing. I just want to do like wolframite containers full of ice to add thermal mass to the area and cool it down. Might be something to try. Ooh, we do have a little strata of... wow. This was fine before. And then we had a strata get away on us here. Alright. Let's do iron. And I probably actually need to purify this before I dig down farther. Because if I start digging, then... oops. Oh. Can they not get up there? Oh, because they have to get rid of this thing first. So we can actually finish that ladder. So we should be washing our hands now. I don't see any immunity going down. This thing is really annoying here. So someone has to build a room around this and try to make it as clean a break as I can. Over here, I guess yeah, we shouldn't be doing a lot up that way. Actually, can we overbuild this? Oh, and how much refined gold do we have? Maybe. Oh, you know what? But that's going to... we can overbuild it. But we so need to also disconnect it. So it doesn't overload this. And I guess the battery is technically unnecessary because we should continue to have a supply from upstream. So actually we can do that. And then all of this can go. Wait, delivered iron? What? You little jerks. I specifically chose to use gold there. Actually, I'm not sure if that little... yeah, that little bit didn't get got. So these suits won't be charged for a little bit. Hopefully our materials aren't up here. And, I mean, if this chlorine falls down, I mean, I guess I could try to set this up as a pit where we can get balm lily. Medicine's doing okay. Yep. Got another smooth hatchling egg. How is the egg ages over there? Nope, I think one died. 29, 9. Hey, Lizzie, how's it going? 43, 9. Our edges are pretty good. Hopefully they'll have a different art for these at some point. I don't know, it was a little bit of an odd day. Started out with bad internet, got it fixed, but didn't do anything this morning, which is why I guess I got a little antsy to do something else today. I did a short Astro stream leading up to their announcement, which wasn't a whole lot. We saw some gameplay from what might be a new tutorial level, but no answers on what the next patch is actually going to be. Oh yeah, I mean, another piece of steel. Okay, and our eggs are still going. That is the skimmer level, and then the fridges are here, so that kind of makes sense. So it's not great. I mean, I guess I could move the fridges down and drop the skimmer level. We should still be good for the dust caps, and there's all this. Well, that also probably helps me preserve the eggs. So I'm trying to... Alright, so we're trying to purify that. So... Yeah, getting the polluted oxygen layer purified will help the slime lung a bit. And I probably need to deal with this water as well. And then I thought I told you... Maybe they can't make that jump? Because I think they should be at, well, oh, because they can't get over here right now. Just to get back down on that side as well. Alright. How is... Alright, we're fully hooked up over here. It's not pretty, but it's hooked up. Jobs mastered, seasoned miner. Hello again. Uh-oh, am I muted? No. Am I delayed? Show video stats. I'm not delayed. Oh, okay. That's good. Ping. Oh, thank you, Trimbale. Alright, so... we have a miner. Actually, we should be checking this. Joshua's done that. Probably getting a lot of people. Joshua's done that. Yeah, well, I've had a lot of trouble with dropped frames. It's been pretty good most of the time. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should explore what kind of settings I could do for just a little bit more bitrate. And see, well, actually, I can increase bitrate without changing the settings, and it'll just it'll just be able to do less encoding compression. And if that works, then I can maybe see if there's more stuff I can do within that space. Joshua. I'm aiming for around 1200, which is the last number I got out of OBS, the test. It's nominally 3000, but yeah, it's... I mean, I think they say shoot for like, 75% 80, and I have generally tested at, maybe getting half that. Who are we moving? Joshua. I could also done, since... I guess I could do this game at a lower frame rate to get more resolution, which is something I played with at times, but it can be a little off-putting. You know, that's what I started at, and I did that for a long time, and I just kept having the dropped frames, so I had to go down. Joshua. But I mean, yeah, I had people say, hey, what are your settings? It looks really good. I was pretty happy with it. It was just... it didn't seem to be able to support it. Now, there is a company that's been making noises about doing fiber around here. But I've not seen them come down my particular street yet, so I don't know what the progress on that is. Oh, no, he's... you know what? I probably should move him now that the stuff's done. He's actually already mastered this. I just put him down here to get some disinfection. I'm actually surprised Nightbot doesn't have that one. It might be something I can do through variable stuff. Alright. Oh, is he to have trinophobia? No. He just hasn't done minor. Alright, now that we're past this little crisis. He did his hat on animation at the bathroom. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if, when they have to change jobs, if they do something that makes them take their hat off first, they'll end up doing the first time animation. That would be an interesting little thing. You know what? Well, main reason is I always forget about transit tubes, and I don't have plastic. Plastic, among many other things, is going to need power, which is why I'm trying to work on power. Alright, so we're maintaining some gold production. Alright, so, what's the range on this? Oh. Okay. That's gonna be a really hard one to judge. I can try to poke at it next time. Let's see, is that a audio setting? Okay, there's no... settings in the audio device. There is advanced audio properties. There is a sync offset. Now I don't know which direction is which. Here, let's make sure nothing goes wrong here. So let's overshoot in a direction, and you can tell me if that made it better or worse. All right. What was the... Oh, actually, you have a lower range. You don't give me decor stats. Wait. No, it's a conductive wire. Lucy Live, thank you for the host. Way behind. Okay. And it says lips are behind, so that means we go this one. Negative something. And then see if that helps. Well, I may have overshot again. Yes, that was conductive wire. 0.1? Okay, that was 0.2. Nope, nope, that was 2 again. Nope, that was... Man, this text control. Alright. Heavy conductive wire, radius 4 tiles. Yeah, that's... Well, I'd be just playing games. Well, I guess I could use some slightly worse stuff in this passage. And then what we want to do... So at the moment, we're kind of trying to ignore these gases, figuring hydrogen will end up here somewhere or up here somewhere. And chlorine will fall down through here, ultimately end up in this spot where it can get sucked up to do slime removal there. And actually, we've already replaced a lot of this stuff. So we want to try running. Igneous should be fine. Oh, yeah, I can do the light for a little bit. As it gets darker, I'm just going to want to turn off the camera and let it be dark so I can acclimate to to nighttime for when I actually go to bed. And I could probably just use this passage over here. I can use that little bit of stuff. Once they have this in, I can fill that in. We should be okay. Buildings. Oh, wait, this is cancel. Buildings. We should be okay to remove this one, I think. Morning. Okay, still a bit behind, so that means we want to do more of that direction. So I think I said 200 was too much, so let's go 150. Alright, we're doing that, we're doing that, we're doing that. I can check on oxygen. And there are still some not great spots. And it looks like this one pipe is... struggling a bit. It almost seems to get instantaneous movement here. Whoa, way behind. Interesting. You said... your lips are behind before. Oh wait, so you're saying it's getting worse going that way? This is so hard to debug. And I really don't know... I mean, I guess I could do... maybe monitoring to the preview, but it'd still be really hard to tell because I'd be hearing myself twice. You said, because before you said a little bit behind, now they're saying way behind, so let's just try backing off the other way. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I got the mic right in front of my face, so I guess I try not to get too loud. And I'm just a naturally quiet person. Oh, are we having power problems? No, should be fine. Alright, so we should have a path up there. And these are fully independent paths, right? Yep. We can close that off. And actually... oh, actually, no, this is completely closed off. So we could just do... regular iron. You know, assuming they don't walk down here on occasion. We'll have to wall some of this stuff off and figure out what we do when we get down here. Still a little behind, so that got better. Alright, so it got more behind when I did more negative. So now it's still a little behind. Oop. Try negative 20. Do you even need that sound program? Sound program. Well, I mean, OBS is the entire streaming thing. There's a sound offset, because you said it was behind originally. Audio jacks. Okay, I'm confused. And the mic is USB, that's a factor, but that's the first time I've ever heard somebody say it was off. Maybe most people just aren't as observant. Yeah, it's a USB mic. So that's not relevant. Uh-oh. They're boring a hole again. And morning. Oh, and alright, so yeah, I was just gonna punt and try doing, so we want these can be made out of starting to make tungsten. Never did build this one. So I can do 3 right now. And I guess we just cancel. Oh, this is a bugged outline. Oop. Or it was a deconstruct tool. That was no good. And then I'm going to have to queue up some more tungsten so that we have that for those kinds of applications. Your steel. Well, I mean, it could just be too much stuff, but they were building other ones earlier. Alright, so we got the slime lung pretty much in retreat up there. We're still feeding stuff. We're feeding slime to the sage hatches, apparently. Oh. The stone hatch is going gangbusters. Yeah, that's how I hit it for the eggs. Cool. Oh. We actually have regular hatchlings here? Well, as long as we don't exceed the amount, that should be fine. I think this should be set to a reasonable number. And they'd be allowed up here. Also, someone was saying... Oh. Huh. Oh, you know what? It's been a while since I cleaned them. I probably haven't cleaned up the hatches much, but the bedrooms are fine. Alright, we've got our power network down here. I still haven't addressed this little thing, which almost seems like a waste to have a transformer for. Although it's not kind of our main objective, I guess. Alright, Alright, so coming down here, there's plenty of abyssalite on this side. This isn't really a passage anymore, although I'm going to have to punch a hole through to get stuff through there, but otherwise it will link up pretty... Oh, that's going to be a... That might allow dupes through across suits, we'll have to see. Alright, well, we'll also close that off because then we'll have access down here, power, and then this will be where it will be a little bit visible. So we'll come down here. Do the more visible stuff. Yeah, I just haven't... I mean, I guess I do have... Yeah, I mean, I've got enhanced difficulty, so... There is some stress stuff going on. It might be worth... That would be one way to get some decor. How is... I mean, I've got some iron. I guess I've just been... I'm still at the point where I feel like I might need it for projects. One of the things I want to get a good power system going for is so that I can get... Well, I need power for this, but it's not the limit, because actually water is the limit, so I need to get water treatment systems going, which often involve aqua tuners, which need power, and so on and so on. Alright, they can get at this from both sides now. And then we'll have that stuff looped in to a single power grid. It'll be the main ones. I could potentially like run it through here, hook into this, so I don't need a separate power thing here. Although I want to, and eventually I'll want to get transformers to base. Have centralized power there, because I mean we're toggling on and off, so we can use our hydrogen and stuff up there. Then I can look at centralizing coal on a smart battery with its own setting. Maybe hydrogen. That's going to be a whole bunch of gas piping though. But I could pump it all into a chamber for as act as a battery, and then have one or two generators that get in a power room somewhere that get tuned up. Too much black and white. Oh, yeah. Oh. And I actually need a little bit to get out there. We can get out there, which isn't going to be too big a problem right now. And we've got things mostly under control here. And this big room, well, I was actually thinking more of this entire slime biome, which we still got some work on. You know what? There was at one time some darkness I hadn't touched, and yeah. That was part of what this was, and I think I just got off on other things. So we got some stuff up there. I closed this off so these guys could come in here and sort of burn this down. So now, yeah, we had to make a step here so we can actually, well, I don't need to clear that out for slime purposes. Yeah, I've spent some time scanning for that. I don't know if I've looked at every spot. And actually, yeah, I was kind of stopping to clean up some of this slimy stuff here. Although I guess we're semi-stable on that right now, so we can continue down. Yeah, just got a little bit more down this way. So I'll just go ahead and knock this out, knock this out. This is slimes. There's probably some stuff here. We can get to there, and that lets us have the deodorizer in case there is anything. So we can see, I forget what's in this room. It might be an neuralizer. And there we can keep on pushing down to this stuff. Let's see, that is oil. So we've pretty much seen that. We've seen down here. Yeah, so there's still a little bit around here where something... Well, this is oil here. So we got maybe one more hump there. And then... Well, no, actually it's going down here. So that's maybe one hump in the middle. So there's still a little bit of space for something to hide. Oh, I was also working on this side, because this is... I can come in here. Get some stuff. Alright, so that's limited there. Ooh. Okay, so my cooling system is officially dead here. I guess we're generating a little bit more heat from this thing now. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Well, my Drekos have not been doing good because I had to stop and heat up the pinches, which is like going amazingly bad. I really expected this. I guess it's the hydrogen layer is not... Wow. The hydrogen is not transferring the heat. I guess what I'm gonna have to do is redo all this stuff. CO2? Oh, how do I... Maybe if I use a... You know what, if it's 2 tiles high, they can just walk over it. I mean, that does... that might mix the air up a little bit. But that cools things, it doesn't heat them. What is the utility? And then we need a sensor somewhere. Morning. Ah. Oh, a heat fan. Oh, you mean just, yeah, just something to circulate air? Okay. Ah, I thought you were saying something that you added. I actually need the power layer. Oh, yep. I haven't been doing the space stuff in a while because the meteors are just so oppressive. Actually, I had a small collision earlier. I should... Ooh, yeah, we lost a tile. Thankfully, I haven't broken seal, but... Yep, there don't seem to be any falling right now, but it was worse in the earlier version of the update. Initially, it was just kind of eating things down, so you can see where there used to be biomes in a couple of these places that are no longer here. They've since made it so they add more of this regolith sandy stuff. So you can kind of see it building them back up in most places. Oh, we did have a breakthrough down here, however. Yeah, well, bunkers require steel, and steel is darn near impossible to make. One of the reasons I've got... Oh. Right, I had that one turn on first. So this is going to empty that out. You've got next activity, but we're eventually going to work on... yeah, I've been sometimes making things too thick as a sort of stopgap measure, but I have to actually get people above there to do it. Bunker, yeah. So you can make bunker tile with steel, which they frankly made a lot cheaper since the first version, and bunker doors, which has been a little bit cheaper, and Actually not more space efficient per material than bunker tiles they initially were. Which are openable. But steel is... You need lime, which comes from eggshell only. And yeah. I wasn't doing a whole lot of ranching, so I've got more ranches. I've got 3 ranches here. I've got a ranch there for the Drecos. I've got a whole bunch of people as ranchers to keep the critters happy so they lay eggs. Which reminds me, there's no, like, general status check for this. Okay, happy, glum, happy, glum. I still don't have enough ranchers. Jeez. Happy, 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 happy. Alright, how are the eggs doing? We got 3 smooth, so I mean that's going to be at least 2 cracked, I think. Stone hatchlings. We've almost got a full pen of them. There's a couple regular hatchlings in there. That might be interesting sometime. Right now, this is my sort of my save for this thing. All right, do we get more smooth? Okay, no, they ate one. Oh, we just got another. Oh, we're already incubating one. Oh yeah, there was the whole thing about serenading. To speed up. Yeah, they changed the incubation rates for everything. All right, are you still queued? No, we had another egg. And we might eventually want some more hatchlings up here. Alright, oh, and you were... Okay, refined iron, yes, that's actually what we have the most of. Oh, yeah, you know, I could probably, you know... That hasn't been a high volume application, so I haven't worried as much about that. Check all my stations, see what they're using. Iron. Maybe it just defaults them to iron in old saves? I don't know. Because I was doing the storage box nearby, which I mean still isn't terrible. But it is interesting that you have that more direct control now. Man, how do you even get regolith down here? I think the meteors can pass through things. Maybe not through bunker, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't have enough material to be really comfortable trying to extend coverage areas to like anywhere useful right now. I guess this area is a little bit endangered. I could go over here and try to cover this up. At some point, I actually want to try getting celestial detection going. I've got like just barely enough for a door somewhere. Actually, that's what I was thinking of doing. Get a door, get some tiles to either side. So get some regular... There's actually some mafic rock around here. Oh, no, actually, I need to think more about this. 'Cause I don't know... Automation. What the size of... Oh, yeah, you're a big boy. Well, if I do ladders on either side of it, and that might actually only be a 2-wide base. Oh, there's that ladder there. Yeah, it's actually only a 2-wide base. So if I do you there, and do some work tiles, and do some service ladders so we can actually get up there, and I might actually end up having to do some other ladder stuff, and then bunker door, and a few bunker tiles to kind of cover side swipes. And then I just have to worry about, you know, power and... Well, oh, so the awkward thing about meteor scanners is I think if the door is closed, they can't operate, but you need them to run the signals. They might just have to be exposed. These are things we have to find out. Power. Oh, bunker doors need power. And since heavy watt can't go through doors, we're going to have to run a transformer up here. Power. Power transformer. Ew. I don't know. This really needs to be conductive wire, unless we end up... Well, we could end up running a bunch of other stuff off it, I guess. Alright, so you need power to do anything. And then I don't know if automation's gonna work if it's blocked. And there goes all of our steel. Oh, and I wanted to get a little trickle of... Well, actually, the refinery is the... Well, I mean, wolframite is still useful for things. Oh, man, we're just kind of in manual mode right now. So I do need to get that fixed. Alright, so... We've got our power systems hooked up. Which I haven't really been checking on how they're performing. Not the ladder. So potential power consumed, almost 5. Actual power consumed, okay, fairly reasonable. Bunch of stuff. We just gave them a whole lot of things to build. Yeah, all these poor destroyed ladders that I was trying when I was trying to explore this earlier. I mean, at some point I have to dig them up just to get rid of all the stinking messages. Actually, while we're up here, can we destroy this thing, please? Wait, we're using gold for that? Dang. I must have left it on there. I'd swear I selected something else. Seasoned rancher. Well, I do... I'm still having glum critters with 4 ranchers, which is a little disturbing. So I'm not sure I really need to... I mean, I think Marie's pretty well trained. I don't want to rebalance people necessarily right now. Oh, and we finally built these things. So, crushed ice, ice, snow. Oh, and in fact, I had... Well, I may have had sweep storage defined for them. Okay, and yeah, I had a little bit in here for very similar cooling reasons. And it's, yeah, I'd actually need those, almost need those to be in liquid to be effective. But I'm trying to cool a gas. So, it's awkward. Alright, so... So I wanted to centralize coal. Oops. Is that the germ layer? Yeah, I mean, I kind of need to get rid of this water. Oops. So that it stops off-gassing. We can just need to work through everything. Jobs mastered, seasoned miner. Herald. I think Herald's a pretty... Well, he hasn't done builder yet. Unless I just missed it. Oh, and power network. All right, we are... I mean, we could just run transformer from over here. And actually, well, no, I mean, cutting through somewhere down here and down this way would be a less visible area than down there. Oh, in fact, I should put a little door in here. So we still have access, we don't have to look at it. How do we do that in what layer are we in? We're in power. How do we do that in a somewhat reachable way? I guess down from here would probably work. No, power. Yeah, I'm not aware of any difference in the joint plates. It's just if you happen to run out of regular metal, you can use the conductive ones. Oh, I guess... Where's my oxygen ducts? Yeah, I don't even need this. Short of being a backup system. Oh, wait. That's the pump I might turn on at some point. We just need to put... a vent here. And maybe, like this, I should have a little valve on it, since this is kind of upstream. And somebody left something here to decompose. Wonderful. How is our first celestial detector going? Still doesn't have power. I probably should have gotten the bunker stuff done first. So it's actually protected. Wow. 500, 600, 700. I'd swear we actually had 1,000 steel. Oh, some of it came back. Okay. Oh, maybe it's being stored in an exosuit area or something? As much as we can make. Oh no, wait. This is... Oh, steel. Oh, yeah, because the selection was on there, so it's still showing that. Then, okay, so now this has power, but I might be bringing heavy watt through here anyway. Oh, actually, we decided we could replace this. Right? Oh, this is... I did this for visibility, for gas transit. Now they're going to be able to see through there. So maybe we do... Best looking stuff we can use. Get rid of this wire. Oh, that's like the only reason we had this wire. And then we set up a path through here. Yeah, all down here they'll be able to look at. And actually the guys coming through here will be able to see this fairly well, I think. So then we can lose this. Yeah, those are not ever going to get the engineer buff. So we can just rip out that power supply, then all this stuff will have a good power supply. Oops. I'd swear I'd reset that beforehand, I guess not. The monitor likes to turn off after a certain amount of time. And then we'll be within range of... I didn't really give myself a good place to put transformers here. Although I don't think I have the right water to actually make this a permanent installation. I kind of actually need to move this. But we've got power on several ends here. So hopefully between them all, we'll be able to get enough power for everything. Now I did make this a higher priority. Go. Okay. Detector network quality 0. Oh, you know what? I need a NOT gate on this. But the fact that it is saying network quality 0 means that we can't put it behind a shield. You just have to leave these exposed to space somewhere. So step 1, remove the automation wire. Then we should be able to open it. Then we can see what the quality looks like. Oh, wait, what? Detector network quality 0. Incoming meteors. Dish quality 17%. Okay, yeah, these need to be in exposed positions, I guess. I wonder if the quality can create false alarms. detector network quality 3%. Wow. But yeah, I want to get one of these in a more exposed position and see... Oh, there they are. Let's see what the quality looks like. Oh, that door is slow too. Huh. Well, it's still saying incoming despite having a quality of 0. I mean, I guess they're here, so it's kind of obvious, but... Maybe the quality is the amount of warning time you get? And, I mean, for my purposes, as long as the doors are closed before the meteors get here, I'm kind of okay. The other thing I might want to do... Do we have any kind of damage indicator on here? Yeah, no sign of it right now. Is possibly set up a 2 doors out under the surface, where each one is one way, and then have the detectors close the outdoor when there's a meteor incoming, so that dupes can, you know, leave, but they won't be going out there for anything during a storm. And that would make it a little bit safer to be exploring. But I think with a NOT gate, it actually, despite its terrible quality, seems to sort of work. I just need more of them. And I don't know if I'm gonna want to not... I guess the door is what's gonna kind of need it. And then maybe I want to see about... Oh, I don't even control this. I control these doors, and I could have... Well, that's vacuum right there, which is kind of not great. But yeah, do something, or somewhere in here we have 2 sets of doors. You got the high road and the low road, and we can actually have the sensor control when we go out to do stuff. Exosuit engineer. All right, well that's something we can. Well, we want some people doing supply, but we will be doing more mining later. Has Meep done? Well, no one's done mastering ranching, so we could actually do Meep in there, and then boot Marie out. Is there anything you can't do? Farmer, scientist... Oh. Capable of performing research jobs. Okay. And... art. Well, she might not have mastered some things. Yeah. Oh! Nope. Marie. Ooh, okay. Has she done this one? Yeah. Alright, now, does having the door... Well, it does say 0, but we still got a signal last time. So yeah, I wish there was like a sensor overlay to so you had a sense of like, you know, how much it sees. Dish quality. Okay, I guess it's saying this is a really bad. Yeah, dish quality would be 100% if it was really good. So, well, let's leave that one there for now. And just try. So, I mean, if we wanted a really, well, let's just well, and I see you almost have to be on bunker tire or the base will get destroyed. But let's just. We've got a lot of refined iron light, so if it gets destroyed, eh. Ladder, ladder, ladder. Actually, so if we actually just, well, it's not a place to build stuff. You take it out. Maybe we kind of dig all this out and somewhere around here. Nope, it was automation. Oh, I'm gonna have to get power over here again. Which either need another transformer or a very long wire. And we can eventually get a little surface power network going. Let's see, any convenient spots to put this. Not really. I have to go through there regardless. I guess. Rah, 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 rah. Okay. Oh, they can't get out there. I don't know. I think the only way to figure out where all my ladders are. So we want to dig you. These really aren't going to matter for these purposes. Also, then I have to cancel everything and the shape of surfaces passed. Oh. Okay, so maybe bad time to be doing construction out here. It's like, wait, the door's closed. So, I mean, it is working despite, you know, quality 0. Must just be the amount of warning you get. Oh man, this tile got destroyed again? I might have to go out here and do some bunker tile. Because that's getting annoying. Ew. No indicator of hit points. Well... They just don't have an indicator of hit points in general. Alright, well. Yep. However, I do want to set myself up to be able to go to sleep later. So I'm going to turn off the camera, turn off the light, close the windows. Alright, and then... Yeah, no sign of the... oh. This is going to dump a bunch of regolith on my sensor and entomb it. Oh! Well, at least we got it rebuilt, but yeah, they seem to really like this spot for some reason. Ooh. Ooh, my poor hydrogen. This is a pretty long little shower here. Oh, right where I was going to build that other sensor. Ooh, yeah, they like this spot too. And I think especially some of the bigger ones, you're like able to penetrate through stuff. Although maybe bunker tiles can stop it. Anyway, that seems to be going on there. Oh no, wait, my sensor's going again. And this is where I think we might have to dig it out. Okay, it is not a piecewise opening of the door. Alright, so you can't fully automate things. Automation. Just want to poke around and improving network quality here. Oh, got a plant here too. Alright, so you're okay and get dug out. We have this hooked up, which means we can take down all the power stuff here. Oh. That's disturbing. Oh, yep. Alright, now one of these... This is all coal. And actually, yeah, we had... you know what? This thing isn't really hurting anything here. Oh, hatchling eggs 5. Wow. The hatchlings are happy, apparently. So this should have... Critters 8, okay. So the overflow should go into this one. Oh, do I do... Okay, auto wrangle excess. This one's still significantly less. And we do need to bump that other room back up a little bit. Smooth hatchlings, how are our ages doing? 19, 40, 54. Yeah, that should be okay. No, it should be okay to crack one, and then... And then we've got regular hatchling eggs. Give me some lime. And... Oh. I never set my thermometer because I was off doing other stuff. If below 40. And it looks like the automation wire maybe didn't know. I'm paused. So maybe now that it's actually in the hydrogen, it'll be able to heat up the hydrogen. That's the wrong layer. Oh no, it's the thermal layer. It's just the hydrogen's kind of cool. Interesting. And now we've kind of got to restart the whole heating process. Oh, I completely lost track of that. Oh, and the Drecos died because I couldn't feed them. And I don't think there's any Drecos left on the map, so we're gonna have to go down and get proper plastic if we want to get proper plastic. I wonder if you get extra plastic when they die, though. Because it seems like we went up a lot all of a sudden. But yeah, that just took too long. All my creatures are extinct. And I think there was something about improving the fertility of wild creatures. Because they seem to go extinct after a while. Oh! Now see, the problem here is we are pretty much out of dirt. So I could keep a Dreco alive. I couldn't necessarily get back to glossy Drecos. I mean, I could burn up the last of my dirt on some mealwood for them. Swap out the pinches for a while. But if I want to have any, well, I mean, they'd still be eggs, I guess. But that might be the last, well, yeah, okay, so if we want to try to do that, I've got to actually get this system or some kind of system working. Or we're actually growing pinch of pepper nuts. And then, where are we on? Oh. Where was I? Okay, we have a sensor. We don't have power for it. We are trying to build a transformer somewhere maybe sort of sensible. I don't think we're gonna go through here too much. And I was kind of doing conductive just because, maybe we'll just have a bunch of stuff out in space at some point. I don't think it's gonna be a high traffic area. Oops, I'll go over one. Over one. I think they can reach up there. Morning. Yeah. I wish there was a reselect last tool. It probably won't do anything for, yeah, it won't do anything for the quality until we actually have an Oh. Ah. Won't do anything for network quality until we actually have another, until it actually has power. Alright, apprentice miner, exosuit engineer. Frankie. I might need to keep people in courier. I guess we'll see how things go. So nails. I got 3 of you, 3 of you. How are you on the rancher track? We're nowhere on the rancher track. Get that understudy going. Oh, and that's another spot that broke through, which will have the regolith there. And this poor door, if we could get back to it, is actually doing nothing right now. And actually, speaking of nothings, we don't need this much ladder. Alright, okay, we delivered some ice and stuff here. Which seems to be doing... Well, I mean, I see a lot of dripping over by this spot. But I still do not have a good... Well, okay, and somehow we are water positive here. So it's helping, I guess. Oh, you are not overpressuring. And send a meteor shower. Okay, so cancel all out of all out of all. What's the I forget the right word. EVA is kind of a word, but that's like, I think that's extravehicular. It's not really a vehicle. Okay, we can still keep working on this. Maybe it won't get destroyed in the actual shower. All right. So we're working on power. So we're down to here. We could probably do a transformer off of this to run this stuff. Actually, well, how is our balance? Well, that's of total possible load. I don't know if my potential power produced of 1.0 okay, so things are being turned on and off. But our peak would be 3 kilowatt. Oh, 2 kilowatt of 4. Actually, that probably means that some of the things that are on aren't producing power. 2.0. Does that mean our battery levels are dropping, that more things are being turned on? Well, it's 2 of 1, so... Oh, yeah, so 2 over 1. I guess I need to find one of my batteries. Okay, so it's slowly recharging. They'll hit their off points at slightly different levels, and hopefully we'll find... Oh, that's an interesting point. So we also want the natural gas to stay on longer. Well, assuming we have any natural gas left. Which we don't! Because that thing's idle. Okay. So this comes back to the rest of the power rationalization. Which is setting the priority order. Oh. We're going to bury ourselves again. But this one's running and has no base. Because it apparently did take some direct hits. Sold that ladder. Oh, doesn't need a base. Dish quality 37%. Oh my gosh. I guess because it's like, I guess I have to put them up higher. And this is the things we're trying to figure out. So we need to put them up like here and here and here, where they're super vulnerable, and all the wires are going to be vulnerable. Well, the wires we can cover with bunker tile if we ever can make steel. Alright, so we're cleaning that out. Our network quality is terrible. Now I guess I could do ladders through the door. Well, that could get dupes locked out if I'm not careful. And unfortunately, I mean, having a good network doesn't actually do me much until I have solar panels to protect, I guess. Which I haven't even looked at the glass yet, because I need power, among other things. But the conjoined network does seem to be running a fair amount of its stuff. Alright, so we can put base on there. How much is base using? 560, that's probably incubators. So, I mean, that would add even more load to it. And then maybe we want to set the coal generator, the coal plant. It is kind of hot over here. Oh, we were trying to get this 31. So we could maybe get some Drecos here. I mean, I didn't not even notice them. Oh, that's alright. Gaming, thank you for the host. So okay, so part of that I think was actually maybe up here once I completely lost track of purging the slime. Alright, we're sort of controlled here. These don't seem to be leaking right now, so I can leave them alone. Burn all this down. Remove the water. And we can come back in here from that side. Clear that out. Is there... Yeah, there's a little polluted oxygen hiding up there. So we're gonna have sedimentary rock in this area. And we got a little bit of it hanging out down here too. We have to deal with it at some point. Oh. We didn't get this spot for some reason. Now eventually, oh, man, this slime biome is so huge. But it would be a convenient big central area to deal with stuff. Maybe I could try figuring out some kind of containment for this. So I can get rid of this slime. Contain this stuff. What's the status of this? Overpressure. Active period unknown. Do I have any other good candidacies for... Well, I mean, I guess I could do this area. I had a carbon skimmer down here, but it needs to move. It would just be kind of a straight shot down. Although, I think... Was I trying to move down through here? Oh, I forgot about this stuff. I was trying to move down through here, and, well... I am going to need to leave, I think, something up high here. Morning! Here we can currently kind of reach it, and... Get that. And get in here. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to leave behind a little service ladder here. And eventually this one. Actually, wait on that, because yeah, we need to get rid of you. Okay. I don't really need these. Ooh, that's a new icon for inspect, I think. Yep. Wrong button. Oh, you're actually some slime lung. Actually, I can kind of come. I could come down from above. Oh, let me guess. Oh, it's you this time. And some damage to boot. Yeah, so this is going to be the maintenance problem with these. Lyra, electrical engineer. Okay, we got that taken down. This did not get buried this time. Although once this opens, no, that's going to fall to the side. It'll be fine. Iron, gold, steel, tungsten. Okay, doing pretty good there. Oh yeah, we lost all the hydrogen up here from those breakthroughs. Maybe we only had so much ice. But it does seem to be accomplishing... Well, it's going to melt soon. That'll get us some extra water, but we're going to lose the... Well, I mean, if we get a bunch of cold water down here, that will have the desired effect. But oh yeah, it is just cool enough. You can see the steam flowing into this area as it condenses. Pity I don't have a straight up pressure view. So that's maintaining water stability there. Oh, how is the... Alright, this one might be triggering occasionally. This, we never... That's where I dug this. And at some point I wanted to see if I could, like... I mean, there's hydrogen right here. Get some Weezeworts to some metal to this. It's not really all that much water, but... It's something. Oh, and I think... This one ended... Well, it could be just at its cycle. Next activity, so it might just be dormant right now, but if that... Well, I mean, we just end up using more of this water, which we are already using more of this water, interestingly enough. Oh. We have priority on the suits, and I guess we're doing a bunch... Oh, we are doing some stuff down there. And we were looking at oxygen. Because this was a possible place to do the coal plant. No, these were insulated pipes. Wait. I was feeding you... Wait. If there's space in these pipes, why aren't these running? Insufficient lime. Oh, you were manually fed to get us some tungsten for stuff later. Oh, and we've actually got water processing capacity then. Which is something I need to fix. so that we have significantly more capacity. Alright, this is going to be kind of a service area. So we'll go ahead and use that. Oh, this thing isn't even plugged in. Alright, eggs. Stone hatchlings. Okay, we got one hatchling in here, so if we do that, he'll get put in here, the other one should get bumped out. We've actually got... we might have some of them aging out eventually. We seem to be getting lots of stone hatchling eggs, so get at least one of those. Hatchling eggs, I mean, we could use more hatchlings at some point here. Smooth hatchlings... We've got a 44, 23, 57, probably still good. Alright, and then where would we... Well, we'd have to drop the heavy watt down there, which means I might not even be using this power for this stuff. And the coal doesn't have to be all the way down here. And we are in fact going to be limited by the size of a power room in terms of... Oh. Okay. Oh, I misjudged this, which might expose some slime. We'll have to see how that goes. Oh. I hate this little part of this build. Okay, we're tearing down this stuff. Get it out of the way. We can get rid of all this junk, and then maybe we can find a place to cut it off for now. Do I need to deal with this water right now? I don't really have a place to put it. How's my main water supply is okay. Yeah, I just don't have a place to put it right now. We're gonna be in suits, so I don't see any surprise. Well, I can already see that there's no nifty stuff down in this immediate area. This is gonna be a convenient place to pump it out. So we got another little valley over here, which you could sort of approach. So we were going up here. To get that. So we can burn this down and then maybe head this way. How's the 32 degrees? That just does not make much heat, does it? Oh, you know what? These are metal tiles. Unfortunately, I was counting on being able to reach these up here for the phosphorus fertilization. What I might be able to do is take the one tile below each pincha and put a ladder so that they could reach it, which will let me do igneous up here. And we were originally doing this to get the heat, yeah, from this area into here. So this is purposely left. And is there... Do I actually need to make that conductive? 39... Maybe I do. Let's just... That bothers me a little bit. Alright, oh, you guys I cut off. What what do we do with you? Either we build a cross and join the ladders. You know what? I'm starting to get another layer here. So that will kind of solve that problem. Alright, we're working on the next carbon skimmer. Oh, I got down here. I got here. I don't even remember who my last dupe was. Although my last one has probably gotten something already. What are your traits? Skills? Okay, he has not had any bonuses yet. Job Master Joshua, General Engineer. And we have to watch the dupe now. Because I think I almost suffocated somebody once because I forgot about him down in a bad place. Regenerative. Alright, so continue clearing this out. Burn that down, continue clearing. Alright. At some point we'll need to make facilities to access our oxygen doohickeys, but that's just materials. Does it matter how we do this? This is just materials at this point, and moving towards here, so kind of burning down this way. We were working on. Oh, I need access ways. Actually, they can go 2 tiles, so that'll get to everything. And I'll eventually have to move my chlorine processing down here. Are we... We're not out yet. I'm gonna need to move the pump at some point. Little baby hatches. Oh, which means we're done here. Stone hatchlings. We could displace a hatch. And I think we're still a bit short on hatchlings. Alright, and then somewhere down here in a power room, which probably means you're going to want to be close to up here for ease of access. Power rooms can be 96. Well, we need 4 tiles for this, 3 plus an auto arm for that. And I guess I could convert that into a... Maybe I could convert that into a coal power plant? Although I still need someplace to put the transformers, which that might actually work. That can be arranged to be not quite in the way, I think. That's going to be kind of just in exactly the wrong position. Actually, that floor won't really matter. Actually, we're gonna want something that can drop all the carbon dioxide out, I think. I'm gonna have to count this later. Extra coal. Oh, I might actually have limited space here. Well, it can be a power plant. It doesn't have to be. I'm going to be replacing several coal power stations. I don't have to have it packed to the gills necessarily. Stations. Power control station. We're still good. It would still be nice to have a supply of metal nearby. We are on buildings. Oh. Yeah, this is... man. Well, we know it's bad when it's closed. And actually, I guess that wouldn't necessarily work. Yeah, you know what? I should just deconstruct this for the time being. Because I'm not really using it for anything. And it's just gonna be a metal sink. And we don't have enough steel to do anything more with doors anyway. Which is... yeah, the eggshell. I mean, maybe we have to go full ham on ranchers? And we're already at 4. Happy, 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 glum. Well, he's getting groomed, so maybe that's it. Yeah, not in a room. Understandable. Refined metal, iron. Oh, actually, okay. Yeah, this was. Maybe they figured out what. Oh, maybe it had iron in it from previous deliveries, and that's why they defaulted that filter. I don't know. Save upgrades. Alright, so now the tricky part is, how are we going to do... We can do... Oh, we're gonna need... let's actually do the spark matter at the back, because we don't really need to access it. Oh, I'm gonna need to bring the power heavy watt through somewhere. So then we got... Generator. Coal storage. Generator. Maybe generator? Can we arrange to hit? Oh, yeah, I guess you can hit 3 of them on one. I can only hit the center of one of them. Alright, now we're gonna need this room, and I guess dupes might be coming in here. Ooh. I have to fix this. Power. Ooh. Actually, I need to not hook up anything that's not going to be connected to the smart battery. So either I do a little transformer for all this stuff, or we do a tile of heavy watt. Okay, so actually we're not using this at the moment. Yep. Since we're going to a power plant down here, I think we'll just have to deal with having some heavy watt in the area. And how is... I think I need to switch... And in fact, we can wait on steel a little bit. Alright, now I've already got places where I've set these up with appropriate settings for coal. Copy settings. Power. Now most of the stuff down here, actually, and we're just plain done with this carbon skimmer, is not going to be mission critical power-wise. Oh, we're going to need another joint plate. So yeah, this stuff is okay to just... Oop. Morning. Cut off so we don't have conjoined networks. All right. Well, we got a deconstruct order here. And then, oop. Need another joint plate. And then down, well, it's gonna be, this area is gonna be visible, so maybe in the immediate area we do that. And a little bit of this, and then we switch over to what we have more of. Oh. Meh. Power. Oh. And then this will pretty much be coal power for everything, so we can remove all the individual coal plants that are scattered and require delivery all the way across the map. And just have a nice centralized coal place with its own battery setting for the smart battery. And then we can take these out, put transformers in. Yeah. Well, we're still waiting to deconstruct. Oh, they can't get out here. That's why. Senior architect. Has Airy done? No, anyone who's doing this senior stuff has generally done exosuit. Have you done... So we're gonna need all the ranchers, apparently, to get our lime. Alright, working on this. Oh. So I guess we have to build this first. So that should be sedimentary, because I've got a ton of it around here. I mean, tile would work. And we're actually carbon dioxide down here. Oh. So we're working on that one. And that one. Oh, and if you're going to be dealing with slime stuff, I'm going to make sure we take care of any polluted oxygen and off gases. Alright. So we got this. Well, this is well, I guess I did take out an architect. And we've been losing couriers as well to other jobs. Alright, at least our automation is sort of in place. So I guess this side can keep on. How do I want to tackle this? Not currently causing me any problems over here. Some of it might be because it's underwater. Well, I mean, if we do that little bit, it should be fine. Probably a pinch of pepper nut. Yeah. Speaking of which, man, 32 degrees. And that's just that one spot. Huh. Did I pause? Yeah. Alright, 5:15. Probably. I do tend to get carried away at these night times. Let's maintain some. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it's the extra condensation or if we're actually melting some ice here. We're getting some water either way. So we're sort of maintaining that. It's not really celestial stuff. I might eventually need a water filter down here. They should be able to get to that, I think. I mean, they built these ladders. Oh, that's construction, and we just took somebody off of architect. Oh. And compost. Get that out of the bathroom. So we've got these down here. Oh, and mealwood. So this is just a... Okay, you're an easy one. You're an easy one. Your easy ones. Because we just don't need that many. We're actually doing really good on fungal spores as well. So that's kind of been our main food for a while here. We need the bulk compost command anyway. So I guess a little bit of extra dirt probably. Well, we're also, well, I guess we're still using dirt somewhere. I'm not sure where. There's like so many things use dirt these days. Alright, so our stone hatches seem to have stabilized a bit. No, they'll probably die at some point. Smooth hatches. One of them's gonna die sooner or later. Smooth hatches, we've got 2. And sage hatchlings, I think... Oh. Our one sage hatchling did die. Oh, you know what? They were the ones eating the dirt. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let the sage hatchlings go extinct. Without the fertilizer synths. Although, if we're not doing sage hatchlings... Oh, I don't remember what's specific to sage hatchlings. Probably the slime. Which actually... Yeah... Oh, stone hatchlings. We were originally trying to breed stone hatchlings, but now we've got lots of stone hatchlings. But the specific thing for them was sedimentary rock. And that might have actually been just for the stone hatchlings. Stone hatchling. Oh, you were the specific. Oh, that actually leaves nothing for... So you're the regular hatchling feeder, I think. Slime. I don't think hatches... Oh, it's all slime. Meat slime. So we copy settings over here. These should be filled with things that are not slime. Oh, no, we do still have slime. Okay. Yeah, so put that slime away. And make sure we clean this area up regardless. Our stone hatchlings are pretty well established at this point. Now, I don't know. Let's see, I would say that since coal is a diminishing resource, we want to use this as kind of a low battery type of situation. So we're not yet hooked into there, but that means that you can go away, and your coal storage can go away. And so we have to deliver that to the ends of the earth. Oh, it also means the auto arms can probably go away. And you can go away. Well, I could disable them. The problem is I've got them in power rooms. They're going to keep tuning them up. And I don't think the arms really hurt anything. Except for tying up a few materials. Although that's gonna make these power room is a little bit less significant, I guess. Alright, deconstruct, coal, deconstruct. That's most of the... So there's still the ones in the base, because we have to get those actually running on, like, transformers. And I think I was essentially thinking of... turning these into transformers, maybe? So I'd totally... If I brought that through the wall... I run into that battery. Do we need separate batteries at that point? Our gold's recovering a little bit. Alright, so I think... That's right, I don't want to depower the entire base. But it'd be kind of convenient to bring this in here and do transformers. Just because of where the circuits are. Alright, so if we're not going to do coal, we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. We don't need the arms. Well, yeah, because I didn't want the power wire in there. Auto sweeper. Auto sweeper. Batteries can have some uses on the circuits. And then the coal generators give me a nice space. Coal. Coal. And that's gonna make me build more heavy watto. Alright, so heavy watt. I guess I could probably have arranged this not to do as much heavy watt. Oh. Well, that's inconvenient. I guess we're going to have to temporarily do this in a different metal. Why can't I start it here? Oh, you canceled the transformer. Excuse me? Cancel the transformer as well. Alright, now conductive wire. What was the automation for here? Oh, I didn't hook this up to either of them. I'm not controlling the coal generators now, so this is fine. They're just gonna end up controlling whether we're... I really don't want to leave wheels in here. They're gonna have to... Yeah, so... Deconstruct. Because we're gonna have heavy watt. If I do that, I'm actually gonna need to make, well, maybe I need to do the transformers elsewhere so that they can tune up some wheels as like super emergency power. No restrooms built. What the? Seasoned rancher. Did we get? We've got some ranchers in training. I kind of need to get them up there to keep my eggshell flowing. And I might actually have some lime. Not enough for even one thing of steel, though. Okay. So it doesn't help the core anyway. They really shouldn't need to go in here very often. So we've got a central coal area, which probably it's been disabled so much that they've never been filled. We've got the base on transformer power. So kind of everything comes down to, oh, also they're not actually hooked up to power because reasons, I guess. All right, because we were originally doing that. Okay, that's actually just an instant. Oh, it's actually going to, actually, so it was just off the actual coal power before. Oh. We are actually struggling to keep up a little bit. Well, these may not have received tune-ups yet. So, yeah, now with that... Oh, yep. Now that we're not doing just their local oxygen... the hydrogen generators are pretty much running full tilt. As is the natural gas generator... So, yeah. We've got 2 more natural gas vents to tap. We still do have coal. It's just a little bit more centralized now. And I guess, I mean, the hydrogen generator... They're sort of keeping up. Maybe demand dropped a bit. Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Oh, that's right. I removed a bunch of things off of here because I wasn't getting enough air to my other suits. So we can tap a little bit of that since we seem to be getting enough. And I guess we're just doing enough. Well, okay, so this entire power plant was on suits. So I might need to leave that side alone a little bit for the oxygen to recover. But we have something of a grand power network. Now I was kind of thinking about, well, I'm no longer getting hydrogen backups. So centralizing the hydrogen generators no longer has a big benefit except for having fewer power rooms and possibly closer power rooms that we could be attending to. Natural gas. We could maybe buffer somewhere central. Although I know, so this one's gonna be close enough I could just do a natural gas generator somewhere and hook it in. This other one is off in the boonies. So I might want to pump the gas in that case. Did I pause? Or is it morning? Okay, I guess it was just morning. But that is the state of things, and I think that I tend to get really caught up in this game. It's nighttime when I just want to get a little bit extra time in. So that might be it for the evening. Probably playing this tomorrow afternoon. We're expecting Astroneer frequently releases on Thursday, so I might skip doing that Wednesday. So that's the stream for now. And actually, speaking of schedules, this is when I'm most often streaming. I've been doing the evening ones every once in a while to catch up. I wanna kind of push through this, finish out this playthrough before the next preview comes out. So yeah, primarily afternoons. Every once in a while, I'll try to get in on an evening. If I'm playing tomorrow afternoon, I probably won't be doing evenings. Thursday night, I got stuff going on. Haven't thought much farther than that. Let me see if I can... speaking of which... Thanks to Osarat Gaming, Joey Sheffer AP, Lizzie Live, Stormy Ice Leopard, Haskin TV, and it rearranged on me, Cat Knox, Pixelogic Dev, Ned Makes Games. I think that's everybody for hosting me. Let me see if I can make any recommendations in the event you're looking for some place to go next. See, that is possibly ending soon. Ooh, I don't have a... Yeah. Alright, well... He has no videos, but I was kind of enjoying I think it was an Astroneer stream the other day, and he's playing Astroneer again, so I should actually have that pasted up, I think. Yeah. Xavier Gaming. I think I caught him, it was either tonight or this morning, or last night or this morning, learning Astroneer or something out a bit. But he seems to be talking through things, doing pretty good. So if you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night, and maybe sometime in the future.